I think the issues of culture cannot be gainsaid, given that culture gives us our identity, it gives us our language, it gives us future opportunities as well, because as Senator Sakaja has said, culture is not static, it's growing, it's unfolding right before our eyes. But again, we must make sure we look back to look forward. How do we look back to look forward? By ensuring that we preserve where we came from, so then it's clear for us where we are going with our culture, and that we are sort of anchored in our identity, in our language, and in ourselves as people, because that's where our pride comes from, having an identity and having a history of which we are proud. Now, how can we be proud of a history that doesn't exist, hasn't been preserved, especially for our children? How do we then have, while we're not saying that government should be teaching our children language, while we're not saying government should take the whole responsibility, because we as parents, we as Kenyans must also take our rightful role in ensuring that our culture is preserved. We cannot put everything on government, and this is, I think, where we must then. And this is why I like what the prayer for this motion is. It's just giving the government to do what it's supposed to do. The rest we will do as parents and as mothers and as fathers, to formulate cultural development policies and initiatives to inculcate stronger community values, safeguard Kenya's heritage, recognize local heroes, promote socio-cultural opportunities in the counties, and formulate strategies to create an enabling environment for protection and promotion of diversity of cultural expressions in our counties. That is not too much to ask. It's exactly and precisely what governments should do. Lay the right frameworks within which we as Kenyans can then exercise our culture and preserve it for ourselves, or use it as a point of reference, or use it as a point of teaching our kids, and also use it as perhaps even in our education systems.